Hey everyone, this is One Man Zerg with the UEN.com giving you the SC2GG.com weekly finals. This is week 10. This is between Keo and Vader. Keo is this blue Protoss I'm looking at right now, and Vader is the red Terran I'm looking at. And I actually just forgot the name of this map, but it's an IC Cup map, so it is made actually for pro gaming. So let's check it out together right now. Wow, this is really interesting. So it has this this back end kind of Reaper jump ramp that you can get into the base from, because a lot of time units can't jump this double height, but they can go boom boom or boom and then just walk up. And then this front end that goes to your natural expo, which has a semi-reasonable map to guard, a little bit cramped, or semi-reasonable entrance. And then I wish I could zoom out. It goes into this lower region, which has your Zelnaga tower, and then the center region, which it looks like there's a few ways to get through. You can walk right through the center, you can walk around this side, you can walk down and around this way or this way, and there's some nice brush here as well as brush here, as well as, I'm assuming, yeah, brush up here. And then your secondary expo, it looks like, is right there, or a gold one over here that's defended with some rocks that has about 10 different ways to get to it. And then even some corners that you can get to that are pretty large corners. I mean, look at this. If you're going to have turrets here or vision, you're going to have to look at this whole length. That's about 2 screen lengths to look at. So that's a lot to guard. So those corners are nice, but also not the most easily defended. And we can see, based on their builds right now, looks like some very standard openings from all the players right now. Yeah, nothing going on crazy here. Very standard. Same way game 1 was. And game 1, once again, just to recap, Keo getting in a little bit of harass right now on the SCV. Just pull that SCV up the line, get going on that probe. Game 1, Keo won. It looked pretty normal, very standard start, just like this game. Vader went out with a little bit of aggression with 2 Marauders and a Marine. Only took out 1 Stalker before losing his whole army. And then Keo came out, was rebuilding troops during that time, pushed on Vader, was able to take out some bunkers and most of Vader's army at the bottom of his base on Steps of War, right at that expo, and then from there just pushed in to Vader and kept a lot of pressure on him. Got a Colossus, got a mixed Stalker, Sentry, Zealot army, and just overwhelmed Vader pretty much the whole game from that point on. And we can see Vader going over here with that little factory. Interesting placement for the factory right here. I guess your opponent wouldn't see that if he scouted your base. And even with an observer, you might miss that, but, you know, liable to pick that up as you run your observer through the base. I would have actually expected a supply depot down here and then a factory more in the mainstream up here, so you can trade some add-ons, if you will. And that probe trying to get back in, just saying, hey, what's going on over here? And just getting in a little bit of harass before he's going to get shot and run away. And doing a good job, Vader right here, of holding this tower. I don't know how much info that really gives him, though, because if your opponent's, I guess if your opponent's going to go through the middle, that tower's going to see it. So that is pretty important, but your opponent could go down and around here. It looks like, based on what he has over here, he's going to see that. And hiding another tech structure over here. Don't exactly know if that's hiding, but it looks like it. Getting his second refinery. Maybe a little late on that second refinery if he's Keo still with that scouting. Really good scouting by Keo, or really good attempts at scouting. Going with a quick expo. Very, very interesting build for Keo here. So he went first game 2-gate robo, and this game it looks like he's going 3 or 4-gate, but an early expo to add into that. And then just sitting this probe out here, he knows, am I going to get pressure, am I not? And Vader's got these Hellions here. I don't think they're trapped. If they are, he can just lift off, no problem. And got a medevac. So is he gonna do a Hellion drop? It's a very interesting strategy. I have not seen a Hellion drop. I've seen a Thor drop, Marine Marauder drop, but yeah, usually based off the speed of the Hellions, you don't need to drop them in much. I guess I should say I have seen it. It's just very rare that I do see it. And so here's medevac pops. We're gonna see, is he gonna use that real quick? Is he gonna take advantage of this moment in time? Or is he just going to slow play it a little bit? Gets an add-on, a tech lab for that. There he goes, loading up those Hellions into the medevac and setting them off. And then getting his factory up here, and it looks like he's adding a tech lab onto that too. So probably going to see some tanks or Thors. Is he getting an armory? No, so it looks like we'll probably see some tanks from this this tech lab over here, and he is going with some Banshees. So getting a really big mix of tech, and we can see Keo right here is just moving out with a rather large force. We can see army size. Keo's actually in the lead, but you'll notice that Vader's army is severely split with these Hellions right here. Or is he just getting that upgrade? No, he's not getting the Infernal Pre-Igniter, and he did escape right there. Let's see how these guys are doing on hit points. So I think he got a few kills. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like he got 6 kills right there. Bringing these Hellions in the back here, he's going to get a little bit of a Stalker surprise. Keo well prepared right there. Really got to make strong use of that first attack, because after that first attack, a good quality opponent's going to be able to cover his back, you know. Gets another probe down. Even another probe down. See if he's going to get another. And Keo is right about at his base, so I'm really curious to see how Vader's going to respond to that. Getting in that medevac, and here Keo is outside the base. I don't think Vader knows. Maybe no, Vader saw him walk across. So I'm surprised Vader's not a little more prepared, adding these add-ons right now. Getting his Banshee in the fight. You know, some really clutch things that he could be doing to help him out right now, or just killing this right now. You know, push that off. Yeah, this is just really bad timing on Vader's part on getting these add-ons. I'm somewhat impressed that it's so bad timing. Like, he saw the things move through the middle. When you see those troops come at you, you have to build troops. That's the #1 thing. Always make sure you can handle the attack coming against you. So Keo in here, let's check out the income tab after this fight goes down right now. You can see units lost is relatively similar, and actually protected his Stalker with those force fields. Pretty interesting. Let's go to this income tab. You can see 33 to 21, just a huge disadvantage for Vader, and add on top of that disadvantage the fact that Keo's on 2 bases, so he'll be able to produce workers even faster. Add on to that the army size differential here is huge, and he's got Stalkers versus Marine and Hellion, and Banshees are actually pretty decent versus Stalkers in reasonable numbers, but Marine Hellion is definitely not very good versus Stalkers. And you really got to get these Banshees in the fight sooner. You should have them right here, so as soon as these Stalkers move up, they're getting pegged. You should not be moving them back like that. You need to be getting the advantage with that upper ground and with that air. And here we go, repairing these. He's able to stay alive, but let's look at this income tab. He is at half power relative to his opponent. And these Banshees, I don't know what he's doing with them. Just keep them in that fight. They're all almost at full health. They are at full health. Take some shots here. Banshees are pretty good versus Stalkers, because Stalkers get that bonus versus armored. And you can see Banshees are not armored units. They're actually, I think, light flyers. No. So yeah, so you can tell, light mechanical down there. And he should just be going out and picking off those Stalkers right now. Oh, and this could be even worse for him. Let's see. Yeah, he's gotta use those Banshees a little better. There you go. Get him in there. But yeah, we see this army size definitely losing in terms of the army size, going away from his high ground advantage. I don't know what he's doing there. Does he have he doesn't have Banshee Cloak either, and he's not getting it right now. And we can see now he's sticking out in this fight when I don't really know if he needed to do that. But it looks like he is going to be able to overcome Kyo right now. But Kyo, once again, still at the significant income advantage. Twice the income. And these Banshees are not meant for chasing units, nor are those Marines. So let's see what he is doing. He is getting more Banshees. He is not getting Banshee Cloak, which could prove huge in some of these fights. I don't see any observers. He does have a robotics facility. Let's check. He does have 1 observer, so he is bringing the observer now, but that is now and not before, when he could have had some cloak and really taken care of those Stalkers. Once again, Marines versus Stalkers, not the matchup you want. Banshee's decent, and there's the good game from Vader. Vader knows he was definitely beat right there. I really think this was the biggest part of the game. Getting these add-ons for these barracks right when he's about to get attacked. So let's check this out. Here's the production tab. He's not producing anything. Here's the vision. He sees these units coming across. He is harassing, so you know, maybe he didn't see it, but when he sees those units coming across, that's when he needs to build up, ramp up this production. Look at that, 1,000 minerals. He's got plenty of money to do it. He could be getting He could be getting Marines and Hellions right now and Banshees and just, you know, call it a day with that. But he got these reactors instead, and he's got an insignificant army relative to his opponents while getting reactors and unable to build troops to really appropriately defend him. So that was just some bad timing on Vader's part. Not that bad of play overall, just really unfortunate timing there. And that's kind of what you see at the, you know, not so pro level at the other level. But good play by Kyle. I have to give it to him. Nice early expo, great control, great ability to control with those Hellions we're doing to his base, because Vader did get some interesting harassing in there. But, you know, Kyle was able to thwart it without too much loss, and then come in here and really do some damage and really hold off this expansion from Vader. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Kyle takes week 10 of the SC2GG.com finals with some overwhelming macro in game 2 and some just nice micro and timing in game 1 over his Terran opponent. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Go to SC2GG.com, and this is One Man Zerg from theuen.com signing off.